Alrighty. So before we get into the video, let me go over the half anniversary celebration secret event fifth code. The fifth code is Knights, and you will be getting a bond and some other unique items. But let's get into the actual video. What is releasing tomorrow in the September 22nd maintenance notice? Alrighty, so the maintenance notice will be going on September 21st at 10 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time to September 22nd at 1 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So it is a 3-hour update. Make sure to close the game. So the new unit being added is the SSR Ruler of Storm Seas, Nobliss Easton. She actually isn't a good Easton, so I suggest don't pull for her due to the fact that soon we're be getting Goddess Elizabeth, probably in November for the whole month or so. So I suggest just don't open for her, but she will be in a step up called the Tide of Ambition. There will be, for the 7 catastrophes, there will be growth event with an opportunity of getting 7 SSR evolution pendants. Some new costumes are for Easton, called the Easton's Water Goddess costume set. New items in Perubu event Conquest Exchange Shop. Costumes for Nobliss Easton are now available. So these are the items. You can only get 1 of each, costing 10 of the normal ones and 5 of these that come out tomorrow, or 5 of these, which costs 2 of these. So you would need 15, and you only can get a max of 15, 5 daily. So no matter what, you only can get 1 of these daily, and it will cost you it'll cost you exactly 10 of these each day. So about 30 for everything. I do suggest getting it. After the September 22nd maintenance, and it'll go on till so there will be a half anniversary celebration salvage rate up event, which will go from tomorrow's update to September 29th, which will increase the chances of super success and ultra success. So make sure to grind gear those days. We will be getting the nightmare difficulty in battle events. So normally these would be the things, but in the you would go at right here, you click change to this, and the nightmare version is just a harder version and practically gives better rewards. So yeah, some achievements have changed in correspondence to the nightmare difficulty, like clear the nightmare version. So I'm guessing the one that's coming out tomorrow might be this one right here, which is Rules of the Seven Deadly Sins 2. Someone being added to the draw pool is SSR Destined Heir New King Arthur. He will be leaving. He'll be added to the Part 2 normal draw, Part 2 Guarantee SSR Hero draw, and Race Draw 1, and Human Hero draw. More heroes with engravings are Easton and Frisia, which is interesting. I just started upgrading my Frisia for reverse stages, so it's pretty cool that they gave her engravings, even though I'm not engraving her because I'm trying to complete my full team. And then I'm going to try to give my Derriere UR gear and eventually Goddess Elizabeth. For all you whales, the Diamond Bogo event did reset, so make sure to go pick it up when it resets. But some things ending is the Dreams of a Long Journey growth event, Hero Enhanced Super and Ultra Success Rate Increase, Experimental Subject of Death Mono Step Up, Incarnation of the New King Arthur Step Up, Eevee EVE Celebration Ticket Bundle. You can now sell leftover half anniversary Eve draw tickets for 100,000 gold each. Half anniversary Hero Select draw for 100,000 gold each. They fixed the issue with the Seven Deadly Sins Captain Meliodas outburst counter skills attack type display incorrect. It was long range, now it's short range. Let's talk about the new unit though. So the new unit is Ruler of Stormy Seas, Seven Deadly Sins, Grand Cross, Easton. This is a Grand Cross exclusive unit. Her passive is Blue Wave, which increases basic stats by 5% for each buff on allies and enemies. Limited to 5 times. She, as you can see here, she spikes AoEs and fills ultimate gauge. You can get her through the draw. She uses HP and defense gear, and the food she eats is butter and strawberry combo. She links to no one, so you can't really use her as a sub unit. Her first skill is Quabera, which at rank 1 inflicts damage equal to 150% of attack on all enemies. For rank 2, inflicts damage equal to 180% of attack on all enemies, plus fills ultimate move gauge by 1 orb. And for rank 3, it does 300% of attack on all enemies, and fills ultimate move gauge by 2 orbs. So it's practically Escanor's, Green Escanor's fill ult gauge, but the only difference is it's an AoE attack, not a single target like most of them are. Her second skill is Less Said, which increases attack-related stats, which are attack, pierce rate, crit chance, and crit damage of all allies by 15% for 2 turns. For rank 2, it increases it by 20% for 2 turns, and for rank 3, it increases it by 30% for 3 turns. Her ult is Tristy Fin, which inflicts Spike, which is 2 times crit damage increase. Damage equal to 350% of attack on all enemies. If we go into her basic stats, her attack is 520 when you get her, 350 defense, HP is 680, pierce rate is 20%, resistance is 40%, regen rate is 10%, crit chance is 25%, crit damage is 140%. So she does have a lot of crit damage, which makes sense because of her ult, which has Spike, which doubles her crit damage. So meaning you want to get up her crit chance. She's got crit resistance at 50%. Her crit defense is 20%. Her recovery rate is 120%. And she's got 0 lifesteal at a total of 3,925 total combat class. Her association is with green SSR Bond, blue SSR Bond, red SR Bond, green Lilia, and blue Lilia. Her outfits, when you draw her, you get this one, which gives defense of 120 and crit defense of 4%. And when you evolve her, you get this, which gives 180 defense and resistance for 4%. Then in the shop, you could buy her outfits, which gives defense of 120 and crit resistance of 2% and crit defense of 1%. You could also buy this UR outfit, which gives a defense of 180, resistance of 4%, and crit resistance of 1%. And from the Awaken Lilia Disaster event, it only gives defense of 180. For weapons, when you draw her, you get this one, which gives attack of 120 and crit damage of 4%. You can buy this SSR one in the shop that gives attack of 120 and pierce rate of 4%, crit chance of 1%. You could also buy this UR one, which gives 180 attack, crit chance of 1%, and crit damage of 6%. And for the Awakened Lilia Disaster event, you can get this UR one for 180 attack. So when you draw her, you get this one, which is an SSR hairpiece, giving HP of 930 and recovery rate of 4%. Her affinity gives you this SSR one, which also gives 930 HP, recovery rate of 2%, and regen rate of 2%. You could buy this SSR one in the shop for that has 930 HP, regen rate of 1%, and lifesteal of 2%. You could also buy this UR one in the shop that has 1,410 HP and regen rate of 5%. And for the Awakened Lily Disaster event, you can get this one that only gives 1,410 HP. That'll be it for the video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.